the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now to play, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Peralta going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham, number 14 on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
13. Matt.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 15 long balls, and 36 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
The bouncer to the left side. Lamb is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hit hard up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. So far this season, Molina hits a little over the 270 mark. Ozuna is off at first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So striding in, John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
John Jay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
All go.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Nobody out, runner on first. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 2-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Jay rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Diamondbacks have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lamb averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average of exactly 250. Now a drive out to left center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And the pitch on 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Number 34.
Stepping into the box, number 34. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Come on.
Fowler aboard here at first with nobody out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now, John Ryan Murphy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Wind up and the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. The pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Nick Ahmed. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Ahmed is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and it's still 3-1. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Boy, there's another base hit. And this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Let's get you out here. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter.
As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cardinals 1. In now is John Jay.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John Jay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready for another chance. Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Descalso behind 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna on the run. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Settling in now, David Peralta looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So digging in now, Chris Owings. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Dexter Fowler, a base hit in his first trip.
Fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Lamb. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 34.
Stepping up to the plate, number 34. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Second baseman, number 16,
Colton Wong will stand in. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cardinals 2. Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
John Ryan Murphy.
Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Carpenter has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, Corbin brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right
now. In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Let's get it going, D-backs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Goldschmidt has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. One ball and one strike for the Diamondbacks first baseman.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Tommy Pham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch on its way, and that slider's almost in the dirt.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Owings giving chase. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
In now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Pham on third. Carpenter is at second with nobody out. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
3-1. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings has a beat on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 home. Runners going. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Dexter Fowler now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, number 34.
Digging in and looking for more, number 34. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 1-1. This one's down to third. And he'll tag the runner coming by. At least make him throw it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Cardinals lead it 4-3. Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina has it, but he can't get it there in time. Descalso is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Wong has it. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Throw over to first, and he is out on the tag. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jorge De La Rosa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Get it.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batter, pitcher.
Jet Jerko will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 3, Jet Jerko.
And that misses, ball 1.
Come on, that was a strike.
Wong gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
To third. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen growth, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
And that's in there. Base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Carpenter. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Jay on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready for another chance, Jose Martinez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Jay. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the throw in gets away from him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Descalso is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Diamondbacks 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Digging in to try it again, John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
What are you kidding me?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Gerard Dyson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Line drive, base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Dyson stands at second with 2 gone. Back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Sam Tuimalala takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 64, Sam Tuimalala.
In now is John Jay. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Slider's in for a strike.
Count 21.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Wong is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Cardinal error, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Diamondbacks 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1-0 the count. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 6 runs, 13 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Owings is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 34.
So coming to the plate, number 34. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 6-4. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. In the air now out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1. Not even close to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Daniel Descalso. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brett Cecil is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 20,
Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 48, Harrison.
Standing in, David Peralta. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Descalzo at second with 2 down. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Colton Wong.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 7-4. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Harrison Bader is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Owings has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. All night to the death of me.
Come on, D-Back.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That It's taken. Now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Andrew Chafin takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Diamondbacks 4. Bud Norris enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Owings, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him. You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Pitcher number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Alex Avila will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
No balls and 1 strike. Avila, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Arizona down to its last strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Avila, the runner at first with 2 gone. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Redbirds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jack Flaherty earns win number 4 on the season. Bud Norris hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.